Troubling times inside the jungle. Mike Petraglia inside Paycor Stadium following a 27-24 Baltimore victory over the Bengals, dropping Cincinnati to 0-2 for a second straight season. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson improved to 2-0, sitting atop the AFC North. But the bigger story, at least for Bengal fans, the re-aggravation of the right calf injury of Joe Burrow. It happened the play before his second touchdown pass of the day to T. Higgins with about 3:45 left in the fourth quarter. The Bengals drew to within 3 points, but Joe Burrow didn't have to test that right calf anymore as Lamar Jackson and the Ravens were able to run out the rest of the clock. After the game, Joe Burrow said he's pretty sore. He'll have to wait and see how the right calf responds to treatment over the next couple of days and then make a decision. The Bengals resume practicing on Thursday this week because they play the LA Rams on Monday Night Football a week from Monday night. So Bengals do get an extra day to rest Joe Burrow, to treat that right calf and see how it responds. But after the game, immediately after the contest, Joe Burrow said he doesn't know at this point whether or not the calf will respond in time for the Monday night game or whether even he'll have to manage it for the rest of the season if it's that type of injury. But it was a frustrating day for Burrow and the Bengals in the first half as they had a holding call wipe out progress on a drive midway through the first quarter. They seemed to be gaining some momentum and made key mistakes. They couldn't put any points on the board in the first half offensively. The only touchdown, I should say, in the first half, Charlie Jones' first career touchdown, an 81-yard punt return. First time since September of 2012 when Pac-Man Jones did it for the Bengals. And Cincinnati had a punt return for a touchdown in a game. Bengals trailed just 13-10 at the half, but they really couldn't get anything going early in the third quarter. The Bengals finally got a touchdown pass to T. Higgins, and that drew the game to within 20-17. But Lamar Jackson and company marched right back down the field, made it 27-17. Again, the Bengals got close late, but could never get the ball back and make a run at either a tying field goal or a touchdown. Zac Taylor, after the game, he said, look, we know the fans are impatient. We know they're disappointed. Stay patient with us. That was Zac Taylor's message to the fans. It's September 17th. There's a long way to go. Joe Burrow essentially had the same message, but with a caveat. He did say after the game, when your quarterback misses all of training camp, it's tough to get off to a fast start. You could say that about the season. You could say that about the game here on Sunday afternoon. Certainly the Bengals are having trouble finding their way early in games. Ted Karras told me after the contest, we have to start by diving right in. We can't start dipping our toes in the water and seeing how the water temperature is in these games. We've got to dive right in and get the offense kick-started. And essentially, if anybody who watched the game knows the Bengals are out of rhythm when they start these games. Burrow did finish 27 of 41, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, but a costly red zone interception on a pass for T. Higgins at the goal line, picked off by Geno Stone. Zac Taylor and Burrow both giving Stone credit for making a very nice play, but Burrow says he's got to see the safety in that position, ready to pounce on the ball the way Geno Stone did. Right after that play, it was a 50-yard pass from Lamar Jackson down to Zay Flowers, the rookie out of Boston College. The Ravens were able to punch the ball in, and that made it a 27-17 game at that, or 20-10 game at that point. Bengals made it 20-17, and then the Ravens made it 27-17 before the late touchdown score by Burrow to T. Higgins. But again, the bigger story in this contest has to be the health of Joe Burrow moving forward. It's uncertain, to say the very least. He's going to try to manage his way through it, get ready for a week from Monday night against the LA Rams, which of course would be a Super Bowl 56 rematch. He would love to be on the field, but most importantly, he would love to be healthy. Frustrating day for the Bengals, that is for sure. You can catch all of my Inside the Locker Room coverage on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JungleRoarPod. Of course, catch me on Twitter, x.com @Trags, Trags. And as always, follow me online, clnsmedia.com. The final again inside Paycor Stadium. The Ravens 27, the Bengals 24. Inside Paycor Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.